dual element champions, new DRAGONSHIELD sleeves, and some other spicy news has been revealed at the Ascent in Auckland. And today we're going to talk about all of that and showcase some of the cards. There's some really cool stuff here, and I'm very excited to talk about it. So we're not going to belabor the point too much. We're just going to get right into it. Hey, if you like the Grand Archive content, I appreciate any and all of the support. Yeah, so maybe like the video, share it around, comment, all that good stuff, and let's jump into it. We're going to get into the overlay here. Kicking it off with NicoWhiplash Allure. Yeah, we're not holding back. We're going right into it with this card. She is a spicy one here. NicoWhiplash Allure is a water champion, one of the very first champions in Grand Archive with an element baked into them, because every other champion up to this point was like just a normal element champion, and then you got your element from your spirit. She is a level 2. She has the standard 2 cost to level up. She has 25 health. She is a guardian champion. And she says, whenever a card with floating memory is banished from your graveyard, put a lash counter on Nico. On champion hit, you may have that opponent put the top X cards of their deck into their graveyard, where X is the amount of lash counters on Nico. This is your mill champion, and she single-handedly makes me want to play Guardian. And the other cool thing about this, obviously, is that she is a water champion. So that means if you start the game with a fire spirit, you now have access to both fire and water. Really cool. Obviously, we've had level 3 heroes that have had elements as well, but this is the first time we've had a level 2, or in what you're going to see shortly, a level 1 hero. We don't know anything else about this. Like, we don't know if she's going to get a level 1 version. We do have a level 1 version of a different hero to show you that also has an element. But I think Nico's really cool. And if you want to play like a mill deck, yo, here you go. You finally have like a dedicated mill champion. She's got 25 health too at level 2. So she's chonky. All right, let's talk about Vanitas, Obliviate Schemer. Now, once again, all of these pictures were taken from the Ascent, so they're like not the best, but they're still really good. I actually want to give a shout out to Jesse on the Grand Archive community Facebook for sharing these images with me, because I had watched a video and I could not read any of them, and I was like, yo, does anyone have like good quality pictures? And Jesse posted, so shout out to Jesse. Anyway, so Vanitas, Obliviate Schemer. This is the level 1 hero that I was alluding to, with awesome artwork by Honshu. So this is a wind level 1 cleric human with 19 health. Vanitas can only level up into another Vanitas champion. So this is kind of like the reverse. So that's actually a pretty interesting mechanic. We don't know, once again, if we're going to get another Vanitas. We don't know if we're going to get a level 2 Vanitas. This is the only one we have seen so far. And he has a pretty interesting ability. It says, on enter, if there's another wind element card in Vanitas's lineage, glimpse 4. So if you have like a wind spirit, for example, then you get to glimpse 4. So it actually rewards you for doubling down on wind. Or obviously you can run like a water or a fire, so you can have a water and fire deck and then immediately have access to both water and wind. I mean, I said water and fire, but you know what I'm saying. He mixes wind with any of the other elements, and that's awesome. So if you want to make like a wind water deck, well, here you go. He's also a cleric, so that might be a thing that you do if you want to make a wind water cleric. But that's not all. We have another hero, another champion to showcase here, and that of course is Polkhawk Bombastic Shot. This is a level 2 fire ranger human, 22 health with range 2, which is a new mechanic that says as long as this unit is distant, its attacks gets +2. And also says ranger reaction cards you activate cost 1 less to activate. I think Polkhawk is actually like pretty cool. He buffs himself with a ranged effect, but also he makes all of your reactions cheaper. So, if you want to make like a reaction heavy deck, or just if you just want that guaranteed fire, I think Polkhawk is a really good option. It is interesting that Vanitas is level 1, where Polkhawk and Nico are level 2. So that begs the question, hey, are we going to get a level 1 Nico and a level 1 Polkhawk, as well as a level 2 Vanitas? It is uncertain now. I can't help but think that they're going to give you a level 2 Vanitas with this ability here. Vanitas can only level up into another Vanitas champion. And then capping out at 19 is like pretty rough, not being able to go to level 2. So I imagine they want to allow that. So yeah, very, very cool. But this is not the only things we have to talk about today. They also announced that there's going to be a brand new Xander champion coming in January 2024 in the Proxia's Vault. They said they're going to be reworking some aspects of Xander as a champion, and as a Xander stan, I could not be more excited. Currently, my favorite deck in Grand Archive is Water Xander. Folks who've been playing me in the Discord or, you know, just in casual play know, I love that deck quite a bit, and so I can't wait to see what this level 2 Xander is going to be. Currently, our level 2 Xander is just like, you know, is like fine, I guess, but I want something a little, give me something a little bit spicier there. So yeah, that's all we know. We're just gonna get a new Xander, which is really, really cool. But that's not all. We have a couple more things to go over. One of them is, this is the Nationals promo card. So Nationals is not an open event. It is an invite-only event that you get access to by either owning one of those national cards. You can like buy one, or if that, you know, you earn one from a tournament. And I think this is absolutely beautiful. What they said is that everyone who makes day 2 of Nationals gets a full playset of this card, which is really, really cool. So yeah, it's just a gorgeous Spirit Blade Ascension. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I think that's really, really cool. I think Grand Archive is absolutely crushing it with the promos and making them desirable and beautiful and all of that kind of good stuff. And then speaking of desirable and beautiful, the last thing we're going to talk about today are the DRAGONSHIELD sleeves. Now, we kind of knew that these were coming, but we didn't know exactly which champions or which art we were going to get. And we now have official confirmation that we are getting, ooh, it's a little rough here. Let's zoom out just a little bit. Just a little bit. We are getting the 3 main champion lineages, or at least the level 3 versions of them, for DRAGONSHIELD sleeves. So we get Arisana, Diana, and Tonaris. These are standard sized sleeves because, you know, Grand Archive is a standard sized game. And these, I cannot wait. These are really, really cool. As someone who has an affiliation with DRAGONSHIELD, you know, links in the description down below, I'm very, very excited to get these. Yeah, once they send me, they typically send me like some review boxes, you know, every time they do a new one for Flesh and Blood. And so my fingers are crossed that they're going to send me some of these to check out when they're available. And you can be rest assured that when they do, I will make a video on it and kind of relay all of the information to you all out there. But traditionally, you know, DRAGONSHIELD sleeves are quite good. In fact, I have some of the ones from Flesh and Blood that they haven't released yet. These are the, here you go. These are the Kasai sleeves from the upcoming Heavy Hitter set. And so they sent me these to kind of check out. So hopefully they'll send me some of the Grand Archive sleeves. Very much looking forward to them. I think they're all just amazing. So yeah, I guess I should know too, if you want to buy some for yourself. I don't have a link to these sleeves for pre-order or anything right now, but I do have a promo code for DRAGONSHIELD. If you type in Rogue5 in the promo code section, you get 5% off your order, and you can use that on anything. You can use it on Grand Archive sleeves, you know, deck boxes, whatever. Do they do deck? Yeah, they do deck boxes for sure. Yeah. So yeah, that's gotta be it. It's kind of a quick little news recap, going over some quite spicy cards. I do want to mention one quick thing. I didn't mention this. These 3 cards are all uncommons, right? And so this set is actually meant to be played limited as well. And so you're going to be able to play these or get them in a, you know, in a limited format, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if these are going to be part of like the sealed kits like they have currently for Fractured Crown. We'll have to see what they do with that. I think the sealed kits are a great idea. And we'll have to see where these come into place or if you have to actually open them. But the fact that they're uncommon tells me you probably have to open them. Also, like, yo, like a collector rare version of Nico. Yo. All right, that's going to do that for today. We'll go back to this. Yo, what's up? Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think of all of the Grand Archive news and the Grand Archive coverage I've been doing lately. I really appreciate the support. And, yeah. See you next time.